Angels-Mets game 2. The Angels trying to regroup after blowing last night's game. Frankie Montas usually stinks against the Angels, but he had a pretty good game against them in this one. Not in the first inning, however, with Shawnuel already at second. Trout gets a clutch hit, but Shawnuel's thrown out at home to end the inning right there, and they don't get the 1-0 lead. He was opposed by Kyle Hendricks, who also has been struggling this year, but pitched good as well for the Angels, keeping the Angels in most of this game. Right here, he faces Lindor, as Lindor has been struggling. He came into the game 0 for his last 27 at this point, and Hendricks made him look stupid early. Here he gets him on a strikeout way outside the zone, as Hendricks was on a good roll here to start the game against the Mets. And the scoring started with Jorge Soler going deep to left field on a sweeper that got too much of the plate. He puts it into the left field pavilion. It's 1-0 Angels. Angels off to a good start. Mets still rolling, keeping the game close, along with Hendricks, and this game stayed at 1-0. And then just some good defense as Pete Alonso would hit one deep to center field. Right center field, Adell chases it down, runs into the wall and holds onto it. Hendricks is blown away with that play. You could read his mouth right there saying, wow, what a nice catch by Adell, saving a double right there, keeping the game at 1-0. Later in the fourth inning, now with a runner on at first base, Lindor tries to steal for second. Nice catch there by Ward, and he throws him out. A nice double play right there to help the Angels preserve that lead. And then the Angels add on a run right here with first and second. Shawnuel gets yet another hit to go down the line. It's 2-0. But Alvarez, a guy who was just called up, who had a big play last night's game, comes through again to tie it up right here at 2. This was a pivotal moment in the game, turned the tide. That made it 2-2 there in the fifth inning, and the Mets weren't done, because after a single and a stolen base that put a runner in scoring position for Nimmo, he goes to center field, and that made it 3-2 there in the bottom of the fifth inning, knocking out Kyle Hendricks for the night. The Angels will go to the bullpen. In the seventh inning, Neto starts the inning off with an error as he bobbles a sure out throw to first. Then the very next play, a ground ball, easy play. No, Shawnuel drops it. Back-to-back errors. Later in the inning, the Angels would be in all kinds of trouble, but Zephyr John, of all people, with the bases loaded, would strike out Alonso to stop the threat, and it remained 3-2 at this point. Mike Trout in the ninth inning has one last chance with 2 on, but Mr. I'm Not Clutch Anymore pops out to first base to end the game. Without Diaz being available, Stanek gets the save, and the Mets take the first 2 of this series and then look for the sweep tomorrow morning as the Angels look to try to salvage one.